Alright guys, welcome back to Son of Scotland 90, and this is going to be the intro of my WWE 2K15 Universe mode. Basically, this is going to be a short video just showing you the setup, you know, the rosters, the champions, and the pay-per-views, blah blah blah. So let's get straight into it. You know, this universe ain't going to be as good as my last couple due to the limitations of taking out story designers who can't really create any of their own storylines, add in any extra promos. You know, so that's a bit of a bummer, but I'm going to try and add in bits anyway. If I was going to use WWE 2K14, but it would be far too much hassle and effort, and yeah, the graphics would be completely, you know, I mean, the difference would be substantial, so that might not make sense. But you know, I might try and add in wee bits anyway, maybe try and do some backstage attacks, because no one just likes match after match after match. But anyway, enough about that, so let's get straight into it. I'm going to split the roster, you know, do the brand split. There's no point really having everyone appear on both shows, just not very appealing. If there's different people on different shows, it gives you, you know, a reason to watch both shows. Like for WWE today, for example, who's going to watch SmackDown when all the good shit only happens on Raw? And when you watch SmackDown, all you get's Raw rebounds anyway. So, you know what I mean, if SmackDown had its own separate roster, you'd be more willing to watch it, but it doesn't. It's just the jobbers really that don't appear on Raw, and the highlights for Raw, that's all you get. But anyway, back to my universe here. There's John Cena champion, Miz Intercontinental champion. Yes, made separate tag team divisions, so the Rhodes Brothers are going to be the tag champs on Raw, and the AJ Lee will be the Divas champion. Tried to pick as many real champions as possible, don't want to mix up too much. Miz was champ not so long ago, and Cena was champ before Lesnar, so. And if you've seen the draft video that I made, well, basically you'll know that on SmackDown we've got Brock Lesnar, and he's going to be the World Heavyweight Champion. Sheamus is going to be the United States Champion, and the Usos are the, you know, SmackDown Tag Team Champs. I'm not putting a Divas title because I'm making the women's wrestling exclusive to Raw, because on SmackDown I would bring back Cruiserweight Championship. Obviously you can't actually set it up in they don't allow you to add in another division for some reason, you know, game shit, what can I say. But anyway, the Cruiserweight title will be defended on SmackDown. That's going to be exclusive to SmackDown. It's just not going to appear there, obviously. And as for the pay-per-views, we're going to have, mainly they're going to be joint host, but there's going to be a few that are exclusive to Raw and a few that are exclusive to SmackDown, so I'll just show you them right now. First month's going to be Backlash. It's going to be a Raw pay-per-view. Next month's Payback is going to be SmackDown. Money in the Bank, both Raw, SmackDown. SummerSlam, obviously, both Raw and SmackDown. Unforgiven will be Raw. Sorry about the main event background there, but they don't have the Unforgiven arena, even though they give you the Unforgiven logo. It's a bit pointless. Why not add in the arena? It can't be that hard. Can't take up much disc space, but you know, whatever, they don't. So, but anyway, this one's exclusive to Raw. Battleground is going to be exclusive to SmackDown. Survivor Series, obviously both. Bad Blood's going to be Raw. Armageddon's going to be SmackDown. And then the last three leading up to WrestleMania, which is Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and obviously WrestleMania itself, are all going to be joint hosted pay-per-views. So yeah, that's about it really, and I don't think there's much else to show. Maybe teams. Yeah, I've got the Usos, the Wyatt family, the Shield, Brotherhood, Ryback, so these guys, them, Evolution. They're not going to be really in it, to be honest, but you know, I've got them anyway. The Bella Twins, I've got prime time players, and I've got the Authority. The Authority are going to be the general managers of Raw, and as for SmackDown, I haven't decided who's going to be the GM of SmackDown yet, so that can be a surprise when the first episode of SmackDown airs. But until then, that's basically the setup for my WWE Universe mode. As to say, it's not just going to be pointless match. It's not just going to be just match after match played on the Universe. I am going to try and add in, you know, attacks, maybe backstage attacks, the odd promo, even if it's not an in-game promo and it's something that I have to just edit, you know, that looks shit. I am going to try and add in a bit of dialogue, because I think it's needed, you know, to, I don't know, to make it interesting. No one wants match after match. That'd be pretty boring in my opinion. And you need something, I don't know, I just think you need something else. Match after match wouldn't work. But anyway, that's it. And obviously I may add more people in if I download people and, you know, make the right moves sets for them and all that. But for now, I just mainly want to use people that are actually in the game. But of course, you know, it might need to make the rosters a bit bigger. So yeah, I might be using people from Community Creations, but you know, that's it basically for now. So till then, until Raw episode 1, or until my next video, whatever. Until next time, peace.